Hey everyone, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. If you don't know already, thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video, which it's been a while. It's been a while because I really didn't have much to record. I have a few ideas. I kind of want to do one of those silly videos again about answering people's questions on eBay, the weird questions that I get, and I've had a bunch lately, so I'm going to go through those here really soon. And I'm also going to talk about buying in quantity and some of the pros and cons of buying multiples of the same item to resell on eBay, and I'll do a video about that here sometime soon as well. But today I went to the Goodwill outlet, and I'm going to, because the garage sale and yard sale season is over with, because the weather is now cold, it's winter, and I probably won't see any yard sales or garage sales until next year. I am going back to my heavy rotation of thrift stores, which includes our Goodwill outlet, or the Goodwill bins, what some people will call it. I didn't go much throughout the summer. I was going maybe once a week, whereas during the winter last year and into the spring, I was going up to maybe 10 times a week. If you don't know what the Goodwill outlet is, now supposedly this is where all the merchandise that has sat on the shelves at a normal Goodwill thrift store and hasn't sold yet, then those stores ship it out to this Goodwill outlet kind of for its last rites before, I don't know what they ultimately do with the stuff, but they sell everything by the pound. They don't sell everything by the item. They don't price each individual item, but you buy everything by the pound. And at mine, I have the fortunate price of $1.20 per pound. I've heard other people at their Goodwill outlets, they pay upwards of $2, even more than $2 per pound. At ours, it's only $1.20 per pound. And if the item that you're buying is over 10 pounds, it's half that price. It's 60 cents a pound. I have yet to buy anything that's been over 10 pounds. So, anyways, I was really shocked and surprised today at what I found. Now, I was just explaining what the Goodwill outlet is. It's items supposedly that come from the Goodwill stores that have sat on the shelves and didn't sell. I disagree. I don't think that's what the stuff, where the stuff has come from. I think a lot of the stores, they are understaffed and they're getting a lot of donations, and they do not have the manpower to go through it all. And I believe their back rooms are backed up, and they are just getting rid of stuff and sending it automatically out to the Goodwill outlet instead of dealing with it. And because I have found some amazing stuff, and my thought is there's no way that this stuff would not have sold if it sat on the shelves at a normal Goodwill store. So I was really shocked today because of what I brought back. I spent $24 after I rounded up the price. When they ask you if you'll round up, I do round up. And that was for approximately 18 pounds worth of stuff. Now, what I'm not showing you here was a 6-pound medicine ball that I bought from my gym. The owner of my gym knows what I do, and he gave me the authority to buy any equipment that I might come across at thrift stores, estate sales, yard sales, garage sales, for the gym that the gym might need, and he pays me back. So that was a 6-pound medicine ball. So really the weight on this was about 12 pounds. And so I probably paid $7 for that medicine ball. So really, in actuality, I spent $17 total for all the things that I'm going to resell. And again, I was really surprised for what I had found. So starting off here, I have some rubber ducks, and I don't know what it is lately, but every time I go there, I pull out a lot of rubber ducks. There was one time I pulled out like 20-something of them. Now, I don't resell these. If you know Troy from Mountain Man Treasure, he has his little rubber duck thing. It's his mascot of his channel. You got to get your ducks in a row, and he sells them for charity. And I have sent him three packages of them so far, so these will go to him eventually. I actually have some that I just got yesterday at the thrift store that I'll include as well. So those I'm not going to resell, so really not even a pound there, so that it really doesn't make a difference. A couple Skylander vehicles. I didn't know what these were at first. They caught my eye. They looked interesting. and they're just Skylanders. I do have a bunch of other Skylanders that I've pulled out of the bins over the last few months, and I'll eventually sell those together. Roblox mystery box. I like picking up anything nostalgic, anything pop culture that's still brand new sealed. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll do something with it eventually. I got the Robin there that's Imaginext. I pick up anything Imaginext, and I sell it together in lots. I've got a big collection listed on eBay right now. This is a controller not for a real Nintendo. This is one of the controllers for one of those simulators, one of those small ones that has all the games programmed into it. Now, I have a real one. I bought it at a yard sale, but it only had one controller. I was hoping this controller would work on mine, but this is one of the fake ones, one of the counterfeit ones. But I was hoping that the parts or the controllers would still be the same, and it's not. And I did see the base. I saw the actual system sitting in the bins. There was no power cables or anything like that. Even if I found a complete one in the bins, I would not sell it on eBay because they don't allow you to sell counterfeits. So it'd probably be taken down. The counterfeits in brand new condition still in the box, which I actually have one. They're not worth much. They're worth like 15 bucks. Now, if you have the real one, like I have, they have some value, even in used condition. Unfortunately, that controller does not work for the one that I have, so I'll just probably throw that away. Grabbed a couple loose action figures. I always pick up wrestling figures because I bundle those up together as well. Once I get maybe 10, 12, 15 of them, I try to sell them together. I grabbed this one. I knew it was Hulk Hogan, but I realized it was really detailed. And I'm like, man, that's a really nice looking action figure. Unfortunately, missing a hand. And when I got home, I didn't realize it, but this figure is a ringside exclusive red Hulkamania limited edition action figure that if you had it brand new in the box, it sells for about $100 right now. Now, it's missing a hand, it's missing its shirt, it's missing, I guess he has a boa he wears, there's also a cross he wears, it's missing all that. So I listed it for 20 bucks because there are none used condition on eBay, so I don't know what the market is, especially with all the stuff missing, but I listed that for 20 bucks. Then I picked up these loose Kick-Ass action figures. It's Kick-Ass and Power Girl, or Power Girl's not her name. Anyways, I thought these were just run-of-the-mill action figures. These are Mezco, and I was surprised on the value of these. The Kick-Ass isn't worth anything, but the girl is pretty rare, and she sells alone in loose condition, sells for about $30–35. I was really surprised by that. So I already listed these. I put them together for $40. He's got his weapons. She's got her cape, which the ones that I've seen sometimes the cape is missing, so it's worth at least that. Now, I picked up these, well, I would say McDonald's Happy Meal toys, but they're not all McDonald's. They're for some other restaurants as well. But if you follow me on Instagram, My Boy Stones on Instagram, I just posted recently how I sold 200 McDonald's Happy Meal toys for $175 free shipping. I see these in the bin all the time. I may find a handful of them. I might find 10 of them. But I grab them because no one else is interested in them. And then I take them home, and I got a box in the basement, and I throw them in the box. Well, I listed 200 of them on eBay for $175, and they sold this morning. Free shipping, but my profit after fees and the cost of the toys, these things are light. And again, I'm pulling them out of the bins for $1.20 a pound. The box weighed just over 20 pounds. Just over 20 pounds in the box, so I'm assuming it weighs less than 20 pounds outside of the box. So at $1.20 a pound, I paid $25 total for 200 of these toys over time. And I sold them for $175, so with the shipping, the fees, I made just about $100 on these. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try it again. Why not? It's simple, it's easy. I don't take pictures of every toy. I just show a picture of the box filled with these toys, and that package went out this morning by FedEx. Cost me about $35 to ship with the box included. And this was the nice find of the day. People were looking over these. They were not... Again, when they rotate the bins at my Goodwill outlet, they do half the store at a time every 2 hours. And when they bring out all the bins, you can only go to one, right? You can only go to one bin at a time. So by the time I got to this bin that had all these in here, lots of people had been through that bin, and they skipped over all this. Now, I don't know if they didn't realize what it was, but I saw Creative Memories, and I knew I had some money here. These are just simple replacement pages, nothing too special, but the thing that I found out about these, first, they're expensive anyways. It doesn't matter what it is. But I've found out that the replacement pages have an old version that's been retired, and then there's a new version, and most people prefer the older version. So when you look up some of these on eBay, if you pay attention to the packaging, a lot of people will have it listed as old style or retired, and those are selling for a lot more than the newer ones. And these are all the old style versions, the retired versions. So starting off, this is just a scrapbook that's worth about $15. And then I have all these pages for a 7x7 scrapbook. These are filler pages, blank pages, or all sorts of things. These are worth about $10 a piece. And these are the old style version. And then for the bigger scrapbook, these are the 12x12 albums, and there's all sorts of things. These are the school days. There's some other things. There's pocket pages with write-in space, so that's something different. There's blank pages. There's protector pages. There's all sorts of different Creative Memory pages for the 12x12, and each one of these packs go for anywhere from $15 to $20 a piece. The smaller ones go for about $10 a piece. So all in all, when I added all this up together, I figured out after shipping and everything about $275 to $300 in value. So there's quite a bit listed, but it seems like the sell-through rate is pretty fast as well. So those should start selling. I listed everything already. Everything's done, and I'm good to go. And you're going to start seeing more of this. This is going to be one of my main ways of sourcing until yard sales and garage sales start up again. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon.